hello future me, and hello friends, and hello to my sister. Today is January 3rd, 2022. First off, holy we freaking did it. Woo! We moved to Taipei. Isn't that crazy? The journey to get here was kind of insane. It took so much planning for us to get to where we are today. And with COVID, all of that stuff, like it was postponed a few times. So you kind of had to redo a lot of different things and kind of recalculate your plans and all of that. And with the dogs importing, both of them, it was so much work getting from all the paperwork that was necessary to get done, making sure, double checking all the flights and all of that. And then your original plans to fly from Chicago to Taipei direct on Ava was canceled. So then you had to figure out how to get the dogs here, how to get yourself and the dogs here. And you were mentally prepared to drive all the way across the continental US to LA to fly out of LA. But then you found out there was a flight out of JFK, thank goodness. So so grateful to my sister and her boyfriend to kind of journey with me all the way from Michigan to New York to take the flight out of JFK. And then from there, it was 2 weeks in a hotel for quarantine. The dogs did 1 week at a veterinary facility for their quarantine. And honestly, it was very stressful. We cried a lot. We cried on the plane here. You were so stressed about the dogs on the flight. You were so stressed about the dogs in quarantine. And it was just very emotional for us to be going through all of that. The 2 weeks in quarantine for us, it was okay. Like, I'm an introvert to begin with, but it was still very mentally exhausting to be in the same space for 2 weeks and not leave. But overall, it was fine. We got through that. And then 1 week of self-health period where we stayed at home, but we got to kind of go outside and go to parks and things like that while wearing a mask. So very grateful that that part is over and I get to finally start living here in Taipei. So a couple days ago was New Year's Eve and Bobby and I went to the fireworks show at Taipei 101. We found this cute little park that we kind of camped out at for a little bit after dinner and we watched the show there and it was so cool. It was one of the coolest fireworks shows. It spiraled up the building, the smoke and all the clouds and all of that, and the light show behind the fireworks. It was so insane and so cool. It was definitely worth the wait. Sitting on that bench for 3 hours just to watch this fireworks show. We went to Elephant Mountain, the classic place to go and get a view of the skyline, watched a little bit of the sunset, and then saw the lights at night. It's only been a few days, but I'm so excited to finally be living here in Taipei and to be going on all the different adventures with Bobby and the dogs and sharing that with all of our friends in the US and here in Taiwan, as well as for future me to remember. So I'm happy you're here. I am so proud of you, future me. I'm really proud of you and I love you and I love everyone. Thank you for being here and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.